Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sophie Freya. There's a lot of information in our heads, and often people believe everything that it says on the newspapers, TV, and internet. It is good if our lessons are good, but sometimes it can talk about our health or life. So let's talk about some scientific myths that seems interesting to me. Wait. Before you continue watching this video, don't forget to follow me, like this video, and ring the bell to find out about my new video first. And now we can get started. Lightning never strikes in the same place twice. This is an example of a statement that's not only wrong but dangerous. Lightning often strikes in the same spot twice, or maybe really close to it, to the first spot. For example, a lightning hits an average of 25 times a year into the Empire State Building. In a year, 25 times! For example, if you are overtaken by a thunderstorm, find a low shelter, do not touch anything electric or metal, move away from the windows, and never go under a tree that was just stung by lightning. It can be strict again. Sharks do not get cancer.
Letty, is that you?
I'm here, Frankie.
Come closer.
Yes, what is it?
I'm so cold.
That's just because we're cold-blooded.
In fact, sharks get cancer, but very rarely. Cancerous tumors need blood vessels to survive and grow. Sharks' cartilage slows or stops the development. A bunch of experts appeared and recommended people to buy those sharks' cartilage pills from their online store. And sharks are interested to the scientists against fighting the terrible disease. But to say shark cure pills cancer in humans is not necessary. Therefore, there's no need to spend money when somebody talks about beneficial of shark oils and cartilage pills. Bananas grows on trees. Banana does not grow on palm trees, but it grows on grass. Yes, the highest grass on the planet of Earth, 25 feet tall. If you carefully look at what banana grows on, we will not find fibers in it. A banana has strong stems and leaves, but there's no trunk or branches. A banana can also be called a berry because it does not have seeds. The largest living organ is the blue whale. Blue whale might be the largest sea creature. In the California redwood forest, the tallest tree grows. Suppose that Tyrannosaurus was the largest dinosaur in its times. But no one and nothing beats the honey fungus in the mountains of Arizona. Biologists were able to determine that it's not only just a single one mushroom growing through the forest, but it's a huge one living organism. But most of it is laid down underground and humans cannot see it fully. This organ covers the area of almost 2.5 miles. That's a lot! Wow! And its age is estimated in 2,500 years. Oh my god! And its fungus is eatable. So enjoy your meal! Humans are originated from a monkey. Both critics have a theory of the evolution, and it supports more likely agree that humans and humanoid apes, gorillas, chimpanzee, orangutans came from a common ancestor who is called missing link. This ancestor looked more like a monkey than a human, but you must admit that this is not all the same when someone said that we all descended from monkeys. By the way, in 1912, a skull and jaw of a half monkey, half human were found in an English village, Piltdown. This amazing discovery was called the Piltdown Man. it was presented as an advance of the very missing link between a man and a monkey. But turns out when the bones were analyzed, it was not old enough to belong to one of our ancestors. Most likely the man who wanted to become famous for his discovery through bones. So he mixed the jaw, cranial bones of a man and a monkey. He typically aged them and filed up the skull and the jaw for them to fit together, so it looked like it was half belonged to monkey and half belonged to human. And for it to fill the skull. This fake lasted for 40 years and it was considered as a discovery and taught at schools as a scientific fact. A coin thrown from a skyscraper will kill a person. For example, the myth says, if you drop a penny from the big Empire State Building, the penny will oscillate to a speed that it could kill the person who is standing down there on the ground. The person who invented that myth probably failed the physics. In fact, a coin of its strong air is resistant and wind, even thrown from a great height, speed as a car, will not cause the person that much harm. So if you decided to deal with somebody you don't like in that strange way, just waste some change on a brick. A dog mouth is cleaner than a human's mouth. Right, Joseph? A dog's mouth is not just cleaner, but much dirtier. Dogs suffer rabies, tetanus, and various other infections. Their mouth is full of bacteria because they lick everything they see, such as garbage, dead animals, and of course poop. Since dogs do not have hands as humans, they walk on all four and always use face when we need to use hands. A nose serves dogs as hands, towels, toilet paper, and more. Next time your dog licks your face, think about where they put their face into before. Right, Joseph? There's only 3 forms of matter: liquid, solid, and gas. We know that matter can be solid, liquid, and gas. But have you heard about plasma? Plasma consisted of a superheated particle of matter, ions and electrons. Sometimes it's called ions gas. When it cools, it becomes gas and acquires other properties. Plasma is more like a flame, lightning, fire, the sun, the trail. A common all of this is plasma. Almost any chemical element or a component can become a plasma if it is enough to heat them. But because plasma consists of ions and electrons, and molecules are destroyed. Water, for example, can be turned into plasma, but it won't be water anymore, and you wouldn't want to drink it. In northern and southern hemispheres, water swirls go different ways in the drain. Let us suppose a person who is in a cabinet in a shower on a ship, seeing the direction of a drain has changed, can believe that the ship is crossing the equator. Interestingly, this myth was born out of a scientific fact. In general, the myth is based on the so-called Coriolis force, named after a French scientist. According to Coriolis, the direction of which way the water flows depends on the rotation of the Earth. This helps us understand the course of the Gulf Streams, the rotation of the hurricanes. But flushing of the water in a sink or a toilet is too insignificant to be affected by the rotation of the planet. Therefore, in both hemispheres, water drains both the right and the left. The direction of the flushing depends on the design of the sink or the toilet, the water pressure and the water supply system, but not from a global cause. Human beings use only 10% of their brain. The human brain works all the time, day or night, non-stop, even when we sleep. The brain utilizes up to 20% of all the resources in our body. Almost every cell works on a different thing that we don't even pay attention to. Thus, those are much more than the 10%. Depends on how we use our brain and how we develop it. You can always realize its potentials. Learning new skills, pumping memory, or even just thinking about a person's face. We stimulate our brain. However, we do not use the unused parts. We just use the active parts for the new tasks. Those are all scientific misconceptions that I wanted to tell you about. If breaking those myths and misconceptions has increased your curiosity of the world around you, perhaps you need to go get a PhD or research those topics in details. Write in comments which of those you have known about, which of those you haven't. If you're aware of any other scientific errors, tell me about them and I will try to figure them out. If you like this video, don't forget to follow me, and there will be a huge, what do I have in my shirt? Coffee cup behind me. And don't forget to like this video, ring the bell to find out about my new video. First, share this video with your friend, and see you in the next episode. Bye!